Now general rules for solving the inequations. Now rule 1. Now rule 1, what it says, we can add or subtract. We can add or subtract the same number to or from both sides of an inequation. Now I am just giving you an example. Now, for example, we are having, suppose 2x plus 3 is greater than 7. Okay, suppose this is an example. Now the rule 1 says we can add or subtract, because now remember one thing, left hand side is greater than right hand side. It is written that 2x plus 3 is greater than 7. Now you can't write it that 2x is greater than 7 minus 3. You can't write like this, because you can't take this towards that side, because this is more, that is less. This is not an equation. Okay, so what we can do it, we can write it 2x plus 3 negative of 3 is greater than 7 negative of 3. What I have done, I have just subtracted minus 3 from both the sides. It means balance is as it is. Okay, then we can solve it. We are going to do certain examples based on this rule. Rule 2. Now rule 2 says we can multiply or divide both sides of an inequation by a positive number. Okay, by a positive number in case you are multiplying or dividing by negative number, then change the inequality. Then change the sign of inequality. Okay, for example, now we are having a is less than b. You can write it 2a is less than 2b. Balance is as it is. Okay, and if it is given a is greater than b and you have to write, you are now multiplying or dividing it by negative of a number. Okay, suppose we are multiplying by minus 3. So then what we are going to do, we will be writing negative of 3a is less than negative of 3b. Then we have to change the inequality. Is it clear? Now rule number 4. Sorry, rule number 3, not 4, 3. Now rule number 3 says if a upon b is greater than is equal to c upon d, then now if a upon b is greater than is equal to c upon d, very important things which I am discussing, and you have to be careful when you are solving the question. Now then what happens? Number 1, AD is greater than is equal to BC. A with D and B with C, cross multiplying. Okay, AD is greater than is equal to BC. if B and D are of same sign, okay, and number 2, AD is less than is equal to BC if B and D are of opposite signs. Remember this thing, okay. Number 4, now rule 4 is we cannot take square root of an inequation in the same way as we take square root of an equation. Is it clear? Now, for example, if we are having x square is equal to 16, now this implies x is equal to plus minus 4. Okay, but if x square is greater than is equal to 16, so this does not implies that x is greater than is equal to plus minus 4. Okay, for this we have to go with certain other rules, with upper rules. Okay, so these are the basic 4 general rules which we have to apply while solving the questions.